we are now getting into Belle Sisoski, The Resistance. I'm intrigued. Let's see what we're getting into here. Oh, wow. The nose flute is blowing my mind. Everything is blowing my mind here. I love that she's explaining the origins of the instruments, the tribe they're from. It's so cool. I mean, I'm definitely getting musically, there's definitely a Japanese influence and aesthetic as well, but we're getting a lot of Malaysian instruments, and you don't often hear Malaysian instruments, and especially not in this kind of a forum of being made into dance music like this. It's bringing together so many ideas so cohesively, and it's kind of taking you on this kind of journey across Asia. It's just utilizing these beautiful instruments and bringing them to now, you know what I mean, of like showing what they can do now. And I think that's something you don't really ever get, right? You may get a demonstration of a traditional instrument. This instrument is hundreds, thousands of years old, and these are the traditional songs that would be played on it. So what Belle is doing here by bringing these to the forefront and being like, this is the dance music I can make with these instruments, and it's like nothing you've ever heard. It's really something else. I mean, her performance on each of them is just stunning, but it's the arrangement, it's the way this is put together, the dynamic of this piece, how it builds up and drops down, and the journey it takes you on is just mind-boggling, isn't it? That's it. I'm going to Borneo. That's that. My word. She's 19? Get out of here. She is possibly the coolest human being on earth. That's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. What? I just... That... It had everything. And I love the way she did the cinematography of it to, you know, just like real simple, just kind of in a room. I like how she had the live clips and stuff, put it all together, and just it was like somewhat educational. And then you go into this dance song, and then there's lyrics. I wasn't expecting any lyrics. I thought we'd kind of established it was an instrumental, took us in a totally different direction. It was totally free. It was a totally free piece of music, you know, that just had the most beautiful instrumental layers to it. The dynamic and the arrangement was just so clever, so brilliant. She's a master, and I love how she's embodying her culture like this. The jewelry, the hair's wicked, but just the to be taking these traditional instruments, as I say, and then pushing the boundaries with them. You know, it's really, really special. It's really special and unique and important what she's doing. I am a massive fan, and I am dying to hear more of her work. That was Belle Sisoski, The Resistance. My word,